I am so delighted to meet you all once again. So today what I am going to show you all is about behavior driven development using Selenium WebDriver with Python programming. So the agenda of this session is all about the prerequisite. What do you mean by behavior driven development? What is behave framework and what are all the feature files? So let's go one by one. So what are all the prerequisites for that? Yes, you need Python needs to be installed in your machine. So it is available in Microsoft Store. You can very well refer to the picture that is available in the right side. So we can download it from there. Second thing is like you need PyCharm Professional Edition where it is available from jetbrains.com/PyCharm. The third thing is like you need the packages Selenium and Behave. So how to install those packages? Yes, you should type pip install Selenium in command prompt and pip install Behave. So once you installed all those things, you can verify the same in command prompt where I provided you the screen capture of the same. Like if you type pip list, it will show you whether those packages are installed properly. Okay, so let me tell you what is behavior driven development. So in the traditional method of automating any software, you can see only only technical guys can able to run the program or design it, but this behavior driven development is totally different where it is easily understandable and it collaborates the communications easily between developers, QA, non-technical and other business participant or stakeholders. Like anyone can easily able to run or easily modify the data. So how it is possible? Yes, it is with the help of behavior driven development. So let's quickly jump into Behave framework. So Behave framework is the framework that is used in Selenium WebDriver like with Python programming. So what is that Behave framework? That is basically subcategorized into three different layers. One is featured files, scenarios and steps. Feature files is nothing but use case kind of documents where it is generally been provided by business analyst or from sponsor as the business requirement. And scenario contains the detailed test cases what we are going to execute, and steps as each and every step what we are going to execute in a detailed manner. Okay, so feature file generally actually can see that in PyCharm feature file we need to save it as .feature. And how are we writing these feature file? Yes, feature file should contains Gherkin keyword. So for example, feature : the application name followed by the scenarios. So what scenarios? For example, like the short description of the scenario with the given precondition, and if when the event occurs, then we can decide whether the result is pass or fail. So everything is easily like it is not like a program, like it is something like a use case where everyone can understand this particular flow. So I can show you the automation script what I designed. So basically I'm going to show you the two different scenarios. So one is like I'm going to launch the website automationpractice.com and verify whether the logo is present or not. So that is my first scenario. And the second scenario is I'm just logging in with the below 3 credentials and verify whether the system is getting passed or failed. So scenario 1 will be pass, and for scenario 2 my first data will be getting passed and other two data or wrong data, so it is getting failed. So totally we are going to validate two scenarios here. So I am showing you the sample featured file I have written for that scenario. Feature automation practice. The application name is automationpractice.com, and what I'm going to validate in scenario 1, the logo is present or not. So how I written like scenario, given, when, then, and these are all Gherkin keywords. So my first scenario tells whether the logo is present in the Chrome home page for given that Chrome browser is being launched, when like I'm opening the login page, then verify if the logo is available and I'm closing my browser. So it is pretty straightforward what I'm going to do. So below you can see some example Gherkin keyword. So where you can give multiple data at a single stretch. Like for scenario 2, 3, 4, what I'm going to do is like I'm going to give these keywords as an input. Okay, so so it is pretty straightforward. Like username, password. First username is testqa@test.com. And password is testing. Similarly, I have given 2 invalid credentials. So okay, this is the detailed program which I written in Python. So where you can see like for each and every individual keyword and classes, I have defined the respective functions. Like I am getting the Chrome driver, and I am using get method. I am opening the URL, and I am saving the screenshots using save screenshots method, and I am closing my browser, and I am passing on the variables using send keys. So these are all basic Selenium scripts. Okay, so that's it guys. So let's quickly jump into our program so that you can easily get what I'm trying to say. Okay, so this is my program. Okay, so this is my feature file, and in automation practice.py file I have given the respective methods. So now I am going to run the feature file. So before running feature file, I am showing there is no screenshot here. So I am running it like using the behave command. So once I started running this command, my system gets started automating you can see the Chrome is being controlled by automation test software, and my system started executing. Like the first test case is just executed, and the second test cases you can see yeah, this is the past test case where I am giving valid credentials and signing in. So it take me to this page. Yeah, the third thing is like I'm giving invalid credentials, and I am checking whether the system is not accepting the credential, and I am tracking the same as failure in my scripts. Okay, this is the last test case where again it is entering the invalid command. Okay, so automatically my window is getting closed. Now I can go back and see the screenshots. I am showing you my first test case logo. Yes, the logo is loaded properly, and I am showing you some positive scenario where you can see these inputs I gave, and it gets loaded. It goes to account page. So this is how we can automate using behavior driven development, guys. So thank you all for watching this video.